Hi everybody, it is Julie. Welcome back to Nobody's Beauty Guru. Today I am here with the introduction to a new project panning collaboration. I am a little bit overwhelmed, but also really proud of myself because I'm taking on a host of different panning projects coming up soon. I literally have like a whole notepad on my phone of all the different projects that I'm in just to keep them organized. So I have April 1st to June 30th, my drop 10 before summer. I have one that starts on June 12th. I have another one that starts on May 18th and another one that starts on May 26th. So a lot of them. And I think they end around September, November. What that means is there's going to be a lot of intros, a lot of updates. And I'm going to try to space those out between like the middle and ends and beginnings of the month. This one in particular is the Mission Impossible project panning. This one was created by Liz in the Beauty Mix. There's a whole bunch of people that are participating. I will have them listed down below. For this one, we are picking products that we don't necessarily need to finish, but we would like to make progress on and or get it ready for panning in the future. This particular project will run from May 18th until September 20-ish. I picked 5 products. I think we could do between 4 and 5. I'm gonna do 5 and we'll just see what kind of progress I can make on these things. Like I said, it's Mission Impossible. They don't have to be easy, right? So the first one is going to be a contour powder. This is my NYX contour powder in taupe. And I don't contour very often. I do warm up and bronze, but I do not contour often enough to make progress on this. So I need to start making contouring a part of my daily routine again, or use this as eyeshadow, something. I need to start using this. So I will show you a close-up. These particular powders do have like a pyramid shaped dome to the top of them. It's flattened out a little bit in some areas, but this does not have very much use. So I'm gonna see if I can hit pan on this, but at the very least, I just need to be using it more. The other one is another powder. I don't use a lot of powder blushes. I have done a lot of cream blushes to try to use them up, but I'm getting about to that point of my collection where I need to start focusing on powder blushes. This is one of the newer ones to my collection and one of the ones with the least amount of use. So you can see around here, you can still see like the original like markings on the product. And it is a beautiful blush color. I just really am not reaching for it. So this is NYX's taupe right here, and this is the Frat Boy Blush by The Balm. I do have a loose powder. I have my giant Coty Airspun loose face powder in the original formula. This has like the powder puff on the inside, all this powder. I used this once for, I believe, a friend's wedding. It's very, very fragranced. So I don't reach for it because I'm not necessarily sensitive to fragrances, but I don't want that much fragrance in my powders. And I have so many other ones that are unscented that I don't reach for this. So I need to start because this is 2.3 ounces, which is really large for a powder, but we're gonna try. I also have one of the bane of my existence products, and this is the Super Shock Cheek in Spoon by ColourPop, and I've used this a couple times. There is so much active glitter in this highlighter, so while it's beautiful, it's really difficult for me to wear. It does leave a very nice sheen. It is really nice. You probably won't see the glitter unless you're really, really close up on it, but I know it's there. It makes it a little bit more difficult for me to use. I've had this a really long time, probably about the same amount of time as my Between the Sheets cream blush that I'm using from ColourPop, so I need to start giving this some love and see how much I can use this. This is one of the products that I'm pretty sure I will be able to hit pan on no problem. It's just a matter of how much use I can get out of it. I figure I have a nice collection between like a loose setting powder, a blush, a bronzer slash contour, and the highlighter. I kind of have my areas of makeup covered, and then I'm gonna throw in a liquid lipstick because it's probably my oldest liquid lipstick in my collection, and I do want to get as much use out of it as I can before it goes bad. And this is one that I actually use a lot, so I'm surprised that there's no visible line of how much I've used, and I do sit this standing up, but it is the Kat Von D in Love LUV, and I do really love this color. It goes great with the hair. It goes great with my complexion, especially in the summer. But I realized when I bought K-Pop that K-Pop is very similar to this. I need to get some use out of it because I have another one that's pretty much identical with just a little bit more pink in it. I want to make sure it doesn't go bad and start separating and go crazy on me. So those are going to be the products that I'm using for the Mission Impossible. Move some of these products either out of my collection or use them up to a point where they're ready to go into a project pan to really truly pan. These have been my Mission Impossible products. I'm hoping to have some really great success and progress on these. Again, my goal is not to necessarily finish any of these. I'm just trying to get them ready for future project pans. Again, everybody else that's also on this Mission Impossible with me will be listed down below. And thank you so much to Liz from In the Beauty Mix for coming up with this idea. I think it's a great way to prep ourselves for panning. So many of us have collections that our products aren't necessarily fit for panning. When you pick products that are going to go into a project pan, you want them to be pretty close to being ready to either hit pan on or finish, just for your own like motivation and success. So it's nice to have a project that is focused solely on preparing you for those future projects. I'm excited about this one. I hope you guys are too. Stay tuned. The updates for this particular project pan will be coming around the 18th, like 15th, 18th, 20th, you know, range. So stay tuned. I will be doing one of these a month up until the end of it, which will be September 20th, I believe, tentatively. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give me a big thumbs up, click subscribe, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye guys.